Good day, good day. This is Mr. Anderson. Trying to figure out things continuously. A little frustrated with certain things in life. And I know this probably it's normal going through things that I'm going through. Yet sometimes it does feel like I'm in a continuous cycle or cyclone of frustration and emotional reactions and nervousness and a lot of times I do what I know I need to do, and it just sit still and be quiet and let go for a minute. Yet sometimes when I feel I do that, I actually let go too much. Yet at the same time, it brings me to a place that I need to really gauge my recalibration and alignment to where I know that I need a break. We all need a break. We all need that adult moments of relaxation or fun or peace or whatever it is that we need. Yet sometimes it feels like it costs us. It costs you a little bit. But in which we had a good weekend. I took my children this weekend. It was Laos New Year, and of course Memorial Day. But just being in the temple and seeing and experiencing that Laos New Year or the Asian New Year, I can't remember what it is really, but just really experiencing that, man, and seeing people happy and having fun and drinking and food and people coming from all over the country to come down here to celebrate that. It was pretty awesome. And to have my children involved in it and seeing that, and then it made me do research about that as well. It's like, man, so what year actually is it? And it just got my wheels a turning and my mind and my systems to really look at things and like, man, so if this their New Year's, what year are we actually in? But anyway, that's a whole nother debate and story and thought to mind. It just everything happens for data. Everything happens for alignment for me. It's like it really pushes me to see what there's more to life than what we are fed. We have to stay aligned with ourselves and have our purpose. Even though I don't even know if it was food poison or alcohol poison, but man, I was down for the count. Sunday, man, just still kind of feeling the effects of that. But it. With all being said, things really show when you want it to show. People show what and who they really are once you've been around them or see them for who they are in real life, and dealing with all the things I'm dealing with, managing drivers, managing finance. I have to be a lot more strict on myself. I should say stricter. I have to be more mindful because the situation that I'm in, and the situation that I'm in, I have to be a little bit more aware of what I'm doing, and also keep my sanity and not become part of the chaos that's going on, because my children are looking at me, and my children feel that energy, and my family and my children, that everyone sees that within me. So I have to continue to do what it is that I need to do, especially for my health and my mental health and physical health as well. I am a little drained from all of it, and I can't let that be the norm for me. And it's continuous. I have to continue to go to the gym, continue to do things that give me relief, and give me feeling, and give me understanding and knowledge and power, and I can't allow and let let become part of the chaos. I can't become part of the chaos. And it's hard to say, not to become numb, but it's some kind of a numbness that we need to not get caught into the chaos, the crazy chaos. We really have to stay aligned with ourselves and our being, and adjust. And it's really playing chess, man. You really have to know how to play the game. Really know how to move your pieces, and to align yourself to win, to be the best self that you need to be, want to be. Because there's so many distractions, there's so much chaos out here, and destructive chaos out here, that we really have to pay attention and stay aligned with who we are, man. It's sometimes it does become hard and frustrating when you really don't see the correction, or you don't really see the benefits, or the benefits don't come like you want them to come, but yet they happen. They're small, and you really, it's slowly building within, and that's what I see, and that's what I feel. Even though my pockets don't seem like it's changing any, and my tiredness, exhaustion doesn't seem to change as much, but it is. I don't realize it until I realize it, until I'm made to realize it, or until something triggers it to show me, oh yeah, it did pay off. It has paid off. And I look at certain things now, man. I'm glad that I made some of the decisions that I made, even though it was hard to walk away from certain things. You yearn, and we have the vision of what we want our lives to be, and where we want to be, and we try to align with that. So when that don't work, you have to align yourselves with other situations. And I have a friend that's just started driving trucks, and it's hard. People don't realize certain things, and it's hard. It's harder than what it seems, and you have to create your own system. And that's what I tell her. You have to create your own system, and what makes you comfortable. And me as well, me taking on this management role, I'm having to create my own system, because there's not one really, which I'm good at that. I just have to stick to it. I just have to stick to the system. I have to create my system of what it is I'm doing. And as I collect information and data throughout the days of me working and learning the computer system and the work system and the flow, it's like I have to really choose what it is and I need to go, what it is and I need to do that is going to help me align myself with what I'm doing. Pause for the cause. Okay, unpause for the cause. But yeah, we have to really look at life, and amongst the chaos, create a better system for us. And I kind of got sidetracked a little bit, but I gotta go. I know I'm running behind at work, but it's okay. But we just really have to stick to our ultimate goal of life, man. And sometimes it's just hard. It just, people yearn for different things. People yearn for different things. People need what they need, that they think they need sometimes to, and it's that nervous system jolt of energy that we need sometimes. But yeah, I'm a little frustrated, but it's not to a point that I'm ever going to stop caring and stop giving up. I know my kids need me, and I know I need my kids. It's just I have to balance it all out within myself and align it to myself. And I know I gotta take, and they say that, it's the small wins that help. It's the small wins that give us that push. Oh, shoot. It's those small wins that we need to get that hit of success, feel of success. And that's why I always tell you, don't overshoot the goal. Don't get this outrageous goal of, I'm trying to make $1 million in 6 months. Well, let's make $5,000 in 2 months or a week. Let's make get those small wins. And that's what I'm having to learn. It's like, man, it's easy to get into debt. It's easy to go under, but it's hard to pull yourself out. It's really hard. It takes not resentment, is that the right word? It just takes force and power and energy and resilience. That's the word I was looking for. Resilience to pull yourself out, not resentment. Resilience. You have to really go through it, man, and take those small wins. And like, I know, like, I'm testimony. This is my testimony of what it is, and my learning and my knowledge and my understanding and all the things that push me. Like, I'm living within that, and maybe, like I said, maybe I can help someone, go through what they're going through. It's just helping me out a lot, discussing and understanding things that give me life and give me direction. But to the Asian community, Happy New Year's, Happy Memorial Day, happy day, happy life. Just we got to keep pushing, and that's why I know my children look at me for safety, for courage, for power, for inspiration, for motivation. And so it's hard. Oh my God, sometimes it just gets overwhelming, especially at my age. Like, man, I really thought I would be a whole lot in a lot different place, a whole different place. But, you know, this is where I am. This is not where I'm going to continue to stay. You know, let's keep moving forward. Let's keep aligning ourselves. Let's keep, you know, taking the small wins and the small losses. You know, those losses make you stronger. They make you appreciate the wins a lot more. So just keep playing the game. Just keep playing the game. This is Mr. Anderson, and I approve this.